Hey guys, in this video I want to compare my HTC One A9 to my iPhone 6s. So first of all, you can see the first difference between these two phones by just looking at them is the display and the size. Of course, the HTC One A9 has this bigger this is actually a 5-inch screen. This is a 4.7-inch screen. Also, you can see here that if we compare them in terms of build quality, they're looking very similar. One A9 looks very similar to an iPhone. That's why people are calling it as an iPhone clone. So yeah, you can see here if we compare them side by side like this, very similar, full aluminum body. Also, if we compare them side by side like this, you can see HTC One A9 is slightly thicker and taller than the 6s. So I'm just gonna quickly unlock the phone here first of all and show you the display quality here. This is really nice display, very awesome colors. Same here with the iPhone. This is a 4.7-inch retina display with 750 by 1334 something resolution. I don't know exact, but it's looking really sharp. And I'm actually recording this video using my Nexus 6P in 4K mode, so yeah, that's a little bit fun to do. So, and we also get to see how its quality is. My main camera is actually out of charging, so I'm charging it. So yeah, also we get this 3D touch built into the display on the iPhone 6s, which you don't get on the HTC One A9. So yeah, that's something better here. But then again, it's a little bit smaller than the HTC One A9. Also, if we compare them in terms of the fingerprint sensor, so the fingerprint sensor here is built on the front side. This is a proper button, while this is not a button. This is a sensor which you can use to unlock your phone. You can also use it as a home button by just placing your finger like this, by just touching it, and you can also use it to wake up your display. So yeah, that is nice, that is convenient. While here you can also unlock the phone. You can also triple tap it to engage it into this nice one-handed UI mode, so that's also nice. So if we compare them in terms of the let's see here, in terms of the performance, now this is where iPhone just absolutely murders HTC One A9, which is it's because it's having an Apple A9 chipset. It's having a faster CPU, faster GPU. This is having a Qualcomm Snapdragon 617, 3 gigs of RAM versus 2 gigs of RAM on iPhone. But it's really not that of a difference at all between these two phones. It's just seems like both are having almost like same RAM. I mean, 3 GB of RAM on the One A9 doesn't help it to be faster than the iPhone in any way. So you can check my speed and camera test on my channel. I will put a card on the video, so you can also check that out right now. That will answer most of your question, also camera wise also. So also, if we compare them in terms of software, this is where I like HTC a little bit more because it offers more features, like you can use it to double tap to wake. You can also swipe left to go directly to the home screen here. You can also swipe right to go directly to the blink feed. So I mean, definitely software feature wise, this is a lot more awesome, customization and all that cool stuff. But on iOS, this is Android Marshmallow. This is iOS 9.2. This is very simple to use. It's not that much of customizable. So yeah, but a lot of people do enjoy iOS more than Android, so it's just your personal preference. If we talk about the camera here on both phones, the HTC One A9 comes with a really good 13 megapixel camera that produces nice results, but with dual flash, but it's not up to the mark as what we have on the iPhone 6s, which is the 12 megapixel sensor with the with this LED flash. So yeah, definitely I think iPhone does a hell of a lot of better job, especially in low light. So I highly suggest that you should check out my speed and camera test video. So I'm just going to quickly show you here the camera application side by side, see which one is giving us a little bit more feature here. So here we have the camera UI, which can be a little bit more easy to use on the iPhone, but it's a little bit more difficult to use on the can be more difficult to use on the HTC phone, because it's not easier, because for some people that haven't used HTC phones. So on iOS, you will get to used to it pretty easily. Swipe left and right to see different modes. That's awesome. While here you have a little bit different UI. You can go here to select different modes. So but we do get more features with the camera app on the HTC One A9, the default camera app here. So first of all, you can see here we got a dedicated pro mode, which allows us to have fun with white balance and the ISO and other stuff. While we can't really have that pro mode on the iPhone, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that there are like ton of different applications available on App Store that will allow you to tweak your camera more. Then of course we have 4K video recording capabilities on iPhone. Well, we don't have the 4K capabilities on the HTC One A9. It's just stuck up to 1080p, so that's something that you will not going to like. Also, as you can see here, if we switch to the let's see here, if we switch to the front camera, you will also going to get a little bit more better quality on the iPhone. So overall, yeah, iPhone is better in terms of camera, so you should check out the speed and camera test that I did side by side. So yeah, lastly, battery life wise, I think HTC One A9 is slightly better because of its doze mode. Especially, you don't really get that much of a drop in battery when it's in the standby mode. So but overall, both phones can give you about like 10 hours plus usage if you just try out using just Facebook and other stuff. But gaming will going to make the experience shorter. So they're really not that special in terms of battery life. HTC One A9 is slightly better, maybe 1 or 2 hours, but yeah. So if you have any questions, do comment down below. I'll make a separate video giving you some real solid reasons why HTC One A9 is better than iPhone 6s. I already made a video, but when I made it, I didn't have the HTC One A9 actually, you know, under my possession, but now I have both of these two devices, so I can make that video for you. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.